Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. My name is Nomaya binti Misman from class B82732F. My metric number is 2025197513. So today, I will present my individual reflective assignment for the course MGT548, which is Managing Organizational Behavior. In this presentation, I will reflect on 5 key topics that we learn in the class, which is attitude and job satisfaction, personality and values, perception and decision making, motivation, and how all these topics are connected in real life situation. I will share how these theories relate to my own experiences as a student and team member. What is organizational behavior? Organizational behavior, or we call OB, is the study of how people behave in organizations. It focuses on individuals, groups, and structures and how they influence performance and effectiveness in organization. OB is important because it helps us understand attitudes, motivation, perceptions, and decision making. Through learning organizational behavior, I realized that every person behaves differently because of their background, personality, and environment. This understanding helped me communicate better, respect others' differences, and work more effectively in a team. Next, attitude and job satisfaction. When I work in a group that has good communication, clear roles, and supportive teammates, I feel very positive and satisfied because everyone contributes and the teamwork feels smooth. However, when the environment becomes negative, like for example, when some members do not cooperate or show poor attitude, my satisfaction decreases. From this experience, I learned that attitude strongly affects job satisfaction. A positive attitude leads to higher motivation and better performance. It also helps create a healthy and productive environment for everyone. Next, personality and values. My personality can be described as responsible, talkative, calm, and open to learning new things. My personal values include honesty, responsibility, and teamwork. These traits influence how I behave and interact with others. Being responsible helps me complete tasks on time. Being talkative makes communication easier and helps me share ideas. Honesty builds trust among group members, and teamwork helps me support others and achieve common goals. I learned that personality and value shape how we lead, cooperate, and respond to challenges. Next, we move to perception and decision making. There was one time when I misjudged a teammate's ability because of my perception. I assumed they could not handle the task, but later I realized they were very capable. This situation actually relates to attribution theory, which explains how we sometimes make wrong assumptions about people. I also experienced making quick decisions under pressure, which shows bounded rationality, meaning that we make decisions based on limited information and time. From this experience, I learned to avoid bias, listen carefully, and consider different viewpoints before making decisions. Next, motivation, concept to application. My motivation comes from my career goals, family expectation, and personal achievement. Maslow's hierarchy of needs explains that people are motivated by different levels of needs, starting from basic needs like safety and belonging, and moving up to esteem and self-actualization. Herzberg's two-factor theory also shows that recognition and achievement increase motivation. For me, family support gives emotional strength and career goals push me to study harder. Motivation helped me to stay focused and persistent even when tasks are difficult. On integration of organizational behavior knowledge, when I connect all these topics, I can see how they relate to each other. Attitude and personality influence job satisfaction. Perception affect decision making. Motivation drive effort and success. Together, these concepts help me understand myself and others better. organizational behavior is not just theory. It is something I can apply in real life, whether in class, group projects, or my future work career. Now let's move on. Reflection and key lesson learned. From this reflection, I learned that organizational behavior really helps me understand people and myself better. A positive attitude improves satisfaction and teamwork. Personality and values shape how I interact and lead in the group. Perception can be biased, so I must be open-minded and fair. Motivation keeps me moving forward and helps me achieve my goals. Overall, organizational behavior knowledge builds self-awareness, helps me make a better decision, and improve how I work with others. It also teaches me that success in any organization depends on how people behave, communicate, and cooperate. In conclusion, this reflection helped me connect with organizational behavior theories with my own experience. I learned that attitude influences satisfaction and teamwork, personality and values shape collaboration, perception affect decision making, and motivation drive persistence. As Stephen P. Robbins said, organizational behavior is a field of study that investigates the impact that individuals, groups, and structure have on behavior within organizations. This quote reminds me that organizational behavior is just not a theory, but something I can apply in a real life situation. Overall, organizational behavior knowledge builds self-awareness, improves teamwork, and guide me for a better decision. I believe these lessons as a student and in my future career. Thank you for listening. Bye!